So be aware of that whenever you put a dollar inside your -e command. This is what will happen to you. More techniques, combining column names. When you want to execute something from the database, you may want what you get from in a column, you may want that in a line. So in this case, the expected result is select contact WS, and then you want all the names of the
You can't see anything.
The columns. You can't see anything. Let me see.
Maybe you can copy it into an editor. Ah, that's good.
So you want to get this, all the name of the columns in one line. How do you do that? First of all, we get MySQL to execute the command describe the table. Then we pipe to Perl and push into array F the result of the capital F 0. At the end of the execution, you say and print join comma F. What you get is exactly what we wanted. Select contact WS, all the column names from word city. Now, the sad thing here is that I actually do type these kind of things on the command line. So you may think I'm crazy. Sometimes I wonder that myself. Also because you can do the same thing without using Perl directly from the database, using the information schema. But if you're using a database that doesn't have the information schema, or you don't remember how the information schema things work, the Perl solution is the good one. So in both cases, you will get all the column names in one line, and if you change the table, you get less or more column names. When you pipe this to MySQL, then you will get something that looks like a CSV with pipes in this case, because we are using concat WS with pipe here. And this is what we are telling the database to do with that command. Are you with me so far? Yeah, I know. Every slide is something a little bit more complicated, so if you didn't follow the previous one, you might get lost. So let's see quickly dumping data. You want to get information from the database, and you want to get information in specific ways. For instance, simple task, you want to get a tab delimited data set. What you can do with MySQL is that select into out file TMP city data. This works only if TMP city data does not exist and TMP is word writable. If one of these conditions is not true, you don't get this. But you can do the same thing from the command line. So you can just say -b, -n, select what you want, and then you pipe to city data. Easy, it works always. And if you don't put the -n here, it will also include a header. Now, let's say that you want to dump CSV. I hope you can see this. So you select what you want, and then you pipe it to Perl, and you tell Perl, use the tab as a delimiter for the f. What is it? The array that is created by -a. Inside Perl you say print join comma, and then you map the double quotes to double quotes, and if the field is a number, then you just print the field. If it's not a number, you print quotes and the field. And you do this with the f array that you get from Perl -lane. And you get these two TMP city data. So note that you have to split by tabs, otherwise it will split by white space and you can have problems. Now, if you are scared with this command, you are right to be, because even I don't manage to print this right on the command line. So what we can do, you can script it, and you don't have to do script yourself. You can just take the script that I have made and download in your machine, execute it, and then you have it available in your computer. For instance, you have my batch that returns only the result of a query, without header, without box. You can have my value, if you want to get one value specifically without header, without box. My var, if you want to get a given variable from the list of variables of the database. My status, if you want to get something from the status list of the database. If you want to dump a data set, you don't have to remember all the things that I have told you before. You can say just dump that data set and the list of, and the query that you want to dump from. If you want to dump a CSV, the thing that we have done before, you just say my CSV, so that horrible thing that I have shown you is not necessary. Finally, some interesting tips that you can have inside the client. Now, if you have a long result inside the client, for instance, you say select star from a table that has 4,000 records. This is unreadable. You cannot do anything with that. So we can use pager. You can, if you use pager, it will pipe the result to the command that you indicate there. Usually you say less. So whenever you say pager less, the result will go into a pager that you can go back and forth using the keyboard. When you say no pager, we'll go back to standard output. The thing that I use very often is pager vim dash. So this will get my result to vim, then I can edit it and do whatever I want with the result. A very cool trick is this. You can say pager to MD5 sum. So instead of getting the list of records, you get the MD5 sum of these records. Now let's look at some examples. Select star from city and I get this long thing. Select star from city ordered by ID and I get the same thing. Select star from city ordered by name and I get a different thing, and ordered by district a different thing again. So this shows me that in this case, with this particular MySQL engine, the table is ordered by ID physically, and whenever I get the results, they have the same MD5. More things that you can do. You can pager on a different file for different queries. So you will have two queries in results in two different files, and then you can use vendiff to show the difference. So you will have something like that.